I have seen too much hate to want to hate myself, and every time I see it, I say to myself, hate is too great a burden to bear. Somehow we must be able to stand up against our bitter opponents and say, we shall match your capacity to inflict suffering by our capacity to endure suffering. We will meet your physical force with soul force. Do to us what you will, and we will still love you. We cannot, in all good conscience, obey your unjust laws and abide by this unjust system, because non-cooperation with evil is as much a moral obligation as cooperation with good. So throw us in jail, and we will still love you. Bomb our homes, threaten our children, and as difficult as it is, we will still love you. Send your hooded perpetrators of violence into our communities at the midnight hour and drag us out on some wayside road and leave us half dead as you beat us, and we will still love you. Send your propaganda agents around the country, make it appear that we are not fit culturally and otherwise for integration, and we'll still love you. But be assured that we will wear you down by our capacity to suffer. And one day we will win our freedom. We will not only win freedom for ourselves, we will appeal to your heart and conscience, and we will win you in the process, and our victory will be a double victory. We've forgotten how to lead a movement in this country. I think we've forgotten exactly how to protest. These reactionary forces that are happening, if you come face to face with this, if you find yourself at a protest, a peaceful, non-violent protest, and all of a sudden it turns violent, how will you resist that urge? How hard is it to resist punching back someone who's just hit you in the face? But I'm sorry, there's no other way to face the problems we face. There's just no other way. And that brief stanza comes from a speech by Martin Luther King that he made during Christmas. It's called A Double Victory. There was a clear point in that movement. Race is something you cannot violate. Race is sacred. You cannot violate race. And that is something that, as long as we kind of don't understand that there are some things we just don't violate, and we all kind of come to an agreement on that, then we can move forward and deal with other problems. So I hope today that you can listen to those words. You know, you can bomb our homes and we'll still love you. You can drag us out into the street half dead and we'll still love you. Imagine the power of those remarks. Imagine the incredible pain of those remarks being heard by people who have been wronged for generations, and all they want to do is lash out in anger. I would too. But he said it himself. He's like, I've seen too much hate myself, and every time I see it, I say to myself, hate is too much of a burden to bear. Hate makes us stupid. It makes us do stupid things, stupid policy. So I hope today that you can feel something, that we've had a past and we've had leadership before that have done an incredible job at leading a movement. And I hope that you can get involved in some way by your peaceful response to when people want to act out violently against what you believe, against what you think. That you can love on them even though they are completely against what you think. So thanks for watching. Today is Feel Friday. So I hope you feel something with the message I have today. If you agree with this message, just leave a comment. If you disagree with it, leave a message as well. All right? Take care of yourself. Happy Friday.